Wish I could feel what I can't see. Float like a butterfly, scream like a banshee. Something's hiding in the pantry.
Hi everybody, welcome back. So today we are going to be filming an I hauled it, but did I like it? In this cute little organizer I have here from ShopMissA. I love these. I have all sorts of sizes. I have some products that I have been trying out that I have recently hauled or shown you guys on Instagram. That's why you need to keep up with me on Instagram, is because if I have a small little haul that I don't feel like making a whole video about, I just show it right there. So I have stuff from ShopMissA, stuff from the drugstore, brand new items that I have been testing out and reviewing and want to talk about with you guys. And I'm going to have lots more too. So the I hauled it's are going to slowly be making their way back into my channel, which I miss them so much, so I'm happy for that. And if you are, give this video a thumbs up and let me know. So if you're interested in seeing what we're going to talk about today, and if it's good, or if you should just save your coin, then let's go ahead and get into this. I don't know what's up with all my hand talking, and I feel naked because I'm not wearing any falsies today. Now, the reason why I'm not wearing any falsies today is because I wanted to talk to you guys about this mascara in particular. This is the Bambi Oversized Eyes by L'Oreal. I recently picked this up at Target, and I didn't know. I must have just got excited and grabbed, and I have kids around me at all times, so sometimes I like miss things, sometimes meaning all the time. But I guess that there's another kind of this. Like, this isn't the only kind, and the other kind is a silver packaging, and not very many people like it. So I was not aware of that, and I kept thinking, like, why have I not seen anyone use this? Why have I not seen anyone talk about it? And maybe it's because the silver one sucked, so nobody tried this out. I don't know. If you tried this out, let me know. It's got the actual Bambi on the packaging. It's really, really pretty. The wand is slightly flexible, which is something that I don't really care for, but I have noticed that with this particular formula of a mascara, that doesn't matter that much. It really, really doesn't. It's not that flimsy. I did hear the other one is even more flimsy, and I do have some mascaras that I don't like because of the mascara wand being too flimsy. My lashes are too short. They're too entwined and tangled. Like, I need something that is going to separate them and comb through them without getting it all over my lid or my under eye or anything like that. Like, I need a wand to perform. It's almost like the wand is more important than the formula sometimes. So I'm not wearing falsies, and that's because I used this mascara. I did use a eyelash primer because I really wanted to give it, like, let you guys see what exactly it can do. I've been using this for a while now, and I've tried it with falsies. I've tried it with my lower lashes. I've tried it against just my normal lashes without a primer. I've tried it with a primer, and then this. I would say, because today is the first time I've tried it with a primer and this, I would say that usually if you have a mascara that's kind of underwhelming, you know it's got something, but it's just not there, using a primer can usually bring that out, because a primer is really going to get your lashes to stay stuck. They're not going to fall flat on you. This is almost too much with a primer. Using it alone is where it's at. I actually really, really like this, but I think that it should come with a warning label that says be careful, because you can go too far with this, and the whole oversized eyelash becomes oversized giant spider leg eyelashes, and that's almost what I have today, is almost like a spider lash situation, because while the formula is great and it works, I think that the spikes on this silicone type of wand that they have are not long enough, and the formula kind of requires a wand that has longer bristles to comb it through to keep it from having that spider leg effect. So if you have naturally long lashes that are not like mine, I think that this might even overwhelm you, but it will work out, especially if you use this and then maybe go in with a dry mascara wand, which I get mine on Amazon, or Shein has them where you can get a bunch of different kinds of wands, like mascara wands that are just the wands. They're like eyebrow combs, but they're like lash combs, and they are metal, and you can comb through your lashes when they're wet, not when they're dry. I would not recommend that. But all in all, I think that this is a good product. I think it's worth it. I do want the silver one to see if maybe I like that one too, but I've heard nobody say anything good about that one, and I've heard no one say anything about this one. So if you've tried this, let us know in the comments what your thoughts are, because mascaras are so personal, because our eyelashes are all so different. So let's see what the consensus is in the comments. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about are these 3 products that are brand new from ShopMissA AOA Studio. They are, I believe, like 2 separate things, but, well, they have 2 separate social medias. I don't know if that really means that they're ran by 2 separate people. I don't know. But they recently came out with 3 of these like balm type sticks, and they all do different things. There is an aloe one that is just for a face primer, and this one says that you can apply it all over the face, focusing on the T-zone and blend with your fingertips, or you can use it alone or to create a smooth, silky canvas for flawless makeup application. So this light blue one is a primer for makeup. Then we have the pink one, which is sunflower, and this is an oil cleanser. It's a pink stick, and I've tried all of these out for a while now. And then we have the white one, which is just a squalane balm. I love this so much. I actually have this on. I use this on my feet, around my ankles and the dry spots, and I do take a spatula, like a skincare spatula, and spatula it off just to keep everything sanitary, and then I just rub that around on my feet and put some socks on and go to bed, and that's what I've been doing because my feet have been so dry. This has helped so much with that I would highly recommend it, and I'm going to buy more myself because I put it on my fingers, around my cuticles. I've been putting this anywhere that you would put a lotion. I put this because I've been having reactions lately to lotions, and they've been causing eczema on my skin, and this is not. So highly recommend the white one. The blue one is also very good. I love the texture of this and how it feels on the skin. It's very moisturizing without being like a silicone moisturizer. It doesn't make you feel greasy. There's almost a slight tackiness there that's going to grip your foundation. So I actually really do like this one, and it's been something that I've been using a lot lately underneath my makeup, and I've had no issues with it at all. And then we come to the pink one. The sunflower oil cleanser. Now with this, it said generously apply directly to dry face. Gently massage your face without tugging. Rinse immediately or allow the oil to penetrate for 1 to 5 minutes, and then rinse with warm water. This is the worst oil cleanser balm, and I've really been getting into those lately, and I have a favorite that's from AOA in the blue tub that we just recently talked about. That one's amazing. This is so horrid. So I applied it, probably not even as generously as they would like you to my dry eyes, and I was rubbing it around, and I was rubbing it around my face and stuff. This does not come off. I tried it with cool water, wouldn't come off, and I could feel the oil, how it was like the water was beading off of it. Then I tried warm water, didn't budge. Then I tried hot water, like water I should not have been, my face should not have been touching, and it still did not come off. This took me going in with my cleanser, my soap cleanser, and a face pad and getting it off. And that was like 2 or 3 times of washing my face with soap and water and really hot water to get this off my face. And then on top of it, it didn't even take off all of my eye makeup on top of it. So this is a no-go. I wouldn't recommend it, and I'm kind of intrigued to see other people's reviews on it, because these, all 3 of them were something that I was like, I'm getting because I like to review the things like this. You know, they're coming out with new stuff. That's my job. I'm going to grab it. I'm going to try it out, but they'll probably not be for me personally. The white and blue, all day, every day, man. These are amazing, but this pink one, no. Absolutely not. The next thing I want to talk about is this powder from Hard Candy. This is a like Marilyn Monroe line that Hard Candy came out with. There is quite a bit in the line, but when I was at Walmart, which is where this you can find this, and Walmart.com, when I was there looking at everything, it didn't really, nothing caught my eye out of the line more than this did. And this is their translucent loose powder plus rosehip oil, which is within the powder. And it had a strawberry on it the whole time. If you guys watched my Get Ready With Me where I was trying this out, I said that I accidentally inhaled it like into my nose and it tasted like strawberries. There's a strawberry on it, so that kind of makes sense. Nobody told me, and I didn't notice it either until I was editing it, and then I kind of watched my video back through to just make sure that I didn't fudge any editing up, and I'm like, dude, that has a strawberry on it. Of course it's going to taste like strawberry, so that's probably why it's there. This powder I would highly recommend. Whether you like Marilyn Monroe or not, it really doesn't matter. I wouldn't be keeping the packaging once it's empty or anything, you know. It's not that kind of special to me, but the powder itself is very, very good while still being moisturizing. And when I say that it doesn't dry your face down to feel silky. Your face is set, but it feels like your skin. And that's something that it shook me a little bit. And I thought that maybe I needed to use more, and this just wasn't a very good, you know, powder for me. But the more that I use it, the more that I'm understanding that it's supposed to be that way, and I'm liking it. So this is something that's a little bit new to me because I have a ton of powders. I actually need to declutter soon. But this is the first kind that I use, and there's no flashback. You don't have to worry about pictures or videos. And it works. Your makeup doesn't move. You know, my expression lines were flat. It didn't crease. It was amazing. But my skin felt like I hadn't set it yet, if that makes sense. But not in a bad way, if that makes sense. Yeah, come to me for reviews. You're safe, I promise. The next thing that I want to talk about is from Jason Wu, and I only grabbed this from the line because it had a little section at the end cap in one of the makeup aisles in Target. And it caught my eye because of the simplicity of it, and also I had not seen anybody talk about it. I hadn't heard about it. The name sounded familiar, and I do believe that it is a fashion person. Like Jason Wu is a fashion designer or something like that. And he came out with an affordable but luxury line of makeup. And a lot of it is more natural, nude. Like the palettes didn't call out to me. Not much really called out to me. It was a little expensive, I thought. They're calling it affordable luxury, but I still thought that it was a little bit expensive for what it was. So I only grabbed one thing, and it's their Honey Fluff. And it's like a moussey liquid lipstick. And this one's in First Date. And I really thought, like, I love the simplicity of it. I liked the wand. And the color is like, I love that. That would have been gorgeous on my lips today. But there's also a reason why I'm not wearing it on my lips today. And that's because this is like one of the worst lip products I've ever tried in my life. If you have tried a Jason Wu Honey Fluff, did it work for you? Because it has a moussey texture, but it's almost so moussey that it flakes and crumbles. And it's so super drying and not as pigmented as I thought it would be. And there was like nothing good about it. It sunk into the lines on my lips. It dried up my lips like it hurt. I had to take it off and actually apply so much of my jelly jam like all over because it dried my lips out so bad. And I kept like trying to take it off and like reapply it and do a second coat because I'm like, why is the color not showing up right? I did not have any good experience with this at all, and it's kind of making me like, when it comes to the whole Jason Wu stuff. I'm not interested when you can't even get a lipstick right. Like, it's is not good. It's already starting to crumble on my hand as well. So I don't know what's up with that. If you guys have had that experience with any of the Jason Wu lip products, please let me know that I'm not the only one. But, because I was sad. I actually thought this was a really cool product. I was going to go back and get some more if this was like a hit, which I figured most lip products are. You know, you really have to mess it up to mess it up, if you know what I mean. And they messed it up. This is not a good product at all. So this is a no-go. Nope. And lastly, I want to talk about these two new Wet n Wild palettes that I also got at Target. These, there are 2 of 4, I think. I think that in this new, like, Crush palettes, I think they're calling them. I think that there's either 3 or 4. I know that there's a cherry one I'm missing. I don't know. I think there's another one too. It's like passion fruit or something. I'm not positive. These were the 2 that caught my eye. This is the In Love with Cocoa palette, and this is a more neutral, like, you're going to have everything you need if you are an everyday neutral kind of girl, especially warm tone, because this is very warm toned. You have your matte shades. There's 3, 4, 5 matte shades and 4 shimmer shades. They perform so good. I don't know what's going on with Wet n Wild, but they are killing the drugstore game. I have seen so many reviews on the new stuff that they have, that they're coming out with, and it's like everybody's loving everything. I am in love with this palette. I use it almost every single day, at least one shade out of it. I just keep gravitating towards it. They are small, they are sleek, they're not getting in the way, they're easy to have and store. And then this one in Honey, it says Be Mine Honey. It's really, really cute. This is a palette that I don't think a lot of people will gravitate towards unless, again, you are a super warm tone girl like I am. I still don't know what I'll do with this glitter pigment that's in here. I don't know. It scares me a little bit. And then there's a bright yellow shade, but I have used this and come out with a gorgeous makeup look. It was so pretty, so flawless. These are not patchy. The consistency between the shimmers, the mattes, the satins, all of that seems to all around be good. And I know that Wet n Wild, that was not always the case, especially with their palettes. I did not get their eyeshadow palettes a lot because they just were like, that's okay. Like, you really got to work at it to get a good pigment, but it's okay. No, these, they killed it with these palettes. So now I want the rest of them because I know that they're well over worth the price. And I want the rest of the collection, like everything else that's in it as well. So if you guys have tried these, of course, let us know your opinions in the comments below as well. I'm just going to keep using them. I love them. I think they are amazing. And I'm going to make my husband take me to Target so I can get more. Alright, so that is everything that I want to talk about in today's I Hauled It, But Did I Like It? I hope that this was exciting for you guys, that you guys liked this. If you do, remember to let me know in the comments, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed so you can stick around and see more of this with me talking about things and messing up every 5 seconds, because that's like my thing now. It's like my ish. It's my jam to just be Niki. Everything I talked about will be listed and linked down below, and of course my jewelry, my necklace, my earrings, my makeup I have on today, my clothes, all of that is always linked down below for you guys if you want to know. If you have any questions, it's in there, believe me. If it's not, just ask. I'll reply. Let me know if you guys want to see more of I Hauled It on the rest of the stuff that I have recently gotten, and I of course will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.